Hello brothers, I'm going to try and show you how you can customize the date on your worksheet. So please bear with me because I'm not an expert at making these tutorials. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the user application data folder. So I'll get this window to a size that you can see it. So in here we go %app data %. Okay, and then we hit the enter key, and then we locate the meeting schedule assistant folder. Now because we're working with the worksheets, we're looking for our files, our templates that start with the word worksheet. I'm going to show you an example using the default, the initial one, worksheet, but you might already have a custom one. So I'm going to copy the default. I'm just going to call it worksheet test. This is for the benefit of those who don't know how to do this part. Because it's a default file, we right click it, we go to properties, and we switch off the read only and apply, and we hit OK. Now before we go any further, we go into meeting schedule assistant, and I'm just going to set a date range. Create a schedule. Again, let's get this window so that you can see it. And we go to the worksheet. So as you can see, this is how it shows the dates. Now, if we right click this view and click view source, we will see a text file. And if we scroll down in the text file and look for the meeting date, which is here, can you see? So we have all of the information. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that little line just as a memory aid. I'm going to start Notepad, or the Notepad++ is what I use, and I'm going to paste that little line in, and we can close this file. So if we go back to our folder, locate the file that we copied, we called it worksheet test, and let's open that with Notepad or Notepad++. Okay, now don't panic, but towards the top we have this line here, display date info. So if we move down in our script, we will eventually get to, which is towards the top, that section, date info. Alright, so here is where we show the date, and at the moment it's just putting the date value. Just to give you a bit of context here, if we right click again in the editor and do view source, do you notice this is date and that's the value? See, that value there is that value there. So that's the actual value for this node that's called date. So instead of using that value, we want to use the values of the meeting date instead. So how do we do that? Well, I'll show you. So let's say, for example, this is what we would want to do. I'm going to just copy that line because it's going to be the easiest. I'm going to right click, copy, and I'm going to do this based on an example that was requested from someone. So let's copy a few more times. So if we look back in the little line we pasted, for starters it's called meeting day. Now let's say we want the abbreviated day of the week. Do you notice? So it's meeting date, day short. So if we go here, we change that to meeting date, and then / an @ and day short. that will give us the abbreviated name. Then in the example I was provided, the brother wanted to have a full stop. So what we'll do here is we'll put XSL text close full stop and a space, and then / XSL text close. So we've got the abbreviated day, a full stop and a space. Let's go back here. Our brother then wanted the day of the week, which is the 9th, so the day. So again here we put meeting date / the @ and day. And then our brother wanted a space. So what I'll do is I'll copy that line, paste it in, and we'll take the period off. So we've just got a space. And then the next thing he wanted was the month. Now I'm not sure whether he wanted the full month or the abbreviated month, but you have month full or month short. I'm going to go with month full, okay? It's easy to change. So meeting date / @ month full. Then he wanted another space, so we copy that in. And finally our brother wanted the year. Now in his example he showed just 17, and admittedly at the moment I don't make that available. 17, that's a possibility as a feature request, but at the moment we just offer the full year. Okay, so we change that to meeting date / year. So just to recap what we've done, we are using the meeting date node instead of the date node, and we are showing the abbreviated day followed by a full stop and a space, then the numeric day, a space, the full month text, a space, and the full year. And we've called this copy of the template worksheet test. So we'll save that file. Now if we go back to here in our editor and click worksheet test, there we are, the date has changed. So that's the procedure that you follow to customize the dates. There is information in the help. Let's try and make this a bit smaller so that you can see it. And towards the end of the help topic, you do have information to do with some of this, of the scripts. I'm not sure. Yes, it has it there. So towards the top, it has that part about the days. Alright, so hopefully you found this tutorial useful. Thank you.